Greetings, friends. It's Wednesday and time for the drive home. Let's hear it. What are we going to talk about today? Well, let's talk about a little surprise I was talking about on Monday. So today is my first day of going to yoga. Man, I am turning into such a hippie. I'm trying to use smoothies as meal replacements and going to yoga for my exercise because I am a broken pile of a person, and I'd like to be less of a broken pile of a person. And to do that, I'm trying to lose weight and trying to restore some flexibility into this incredibly stiff body of mine. So that's what the surprise was. I'm going to yoga tonight. I was signing up for classes on Monday, and my first class is tonight. And so I kind of look forward to that. I look forward to kind of taking these first couple of steps into kind of renewing myself and not being such a pile of garbage. But that's enough about that. Onward to other things. So I guess one of the things that I've kind of gotten into my head recently is, if you haven't seen it, they released the first trailer for the live-action Ghost in the Shell movie. And now Ghost in the Shell, as a franchise, as it were, is incredibly dear to me. The Ghost in the Shell movie was one of the first animes I ever really, really liked. It was just the art direction, the subject matter, everything was just incredible. Really, really liked it. Because that kind of propelled me into looking at more of Masamune Shiro's stuff and getting into Tank Police and Appleseed and Orion and a bunch of his other materials. And it's just a really cool property of his. That, and I just really, really like Masamune Shiro's stuff. So when they announced a live action movie, well, translating anime into live action has always been kind of spotty, I guess. I mean, I don't really have anything to base that on. I can't think of any anime live actions except for like DBZ, and everybody knows what a goddamn travesty that was. I didn't even watch it because the only thing I know about Dragon Ball Z is what I see in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is awesome. But there's no way I could watch just the normal show. I think I watched maybe an episode, possibly two, of the original show and went, oh, this is WWF for little kids. Nah, I don't care, and moved on. So that made me a little apprehensive. And I watched the trailer, and a couple of impressions I got for that. One, the CG and special effects are spot on. It looks like they're really trying to capture Shiro's world building, and it looks really good as far as that's concerned. The opening scene with the Robo Geishas and everything like that, at least from the trailer, opening scene of the trailer, look fantastic and look exactly like the type of bioroids and things of that nature that you would see in his work. And it looks really cool. And I know that there's been a lot of controversy about whitewashing the cast, how you've got, Scarlett Johansson playing Motoko Kusanagi, and that, and what all that means. And I was a little irked about that myself, but it was, they asked the, Shiro and Oshii, the director of the original anime, and just basically did a poll in Japan about this, and nobody seemed to care. They're all like, no, we like her as an actress, we think she'll do good. So what if she's not Japanese, stuff like that. And so I got past that. I mean, it's like if the original creators don't care and they think that that'll run right, then that's fine. I mean, I kind of wish they had stuck, because she works for Section 9. It's a Japanese government department, and it just seems kind of weird, especially with the name Motoko Kusanagi. However, a couple of things that they seem to be changing is, instead of her being Motoko Kusanagi, she is now just the Major. They've dropped her name entirely. She's just the Major. Although in the trailer she says this is Major, as in that's her name as opposed to her rank. So, that was kind of weird. The other thing, I thought that, well, Scarlett Johansson she kind of looks the part. She looks good. She looks good in the part, and we already know she can do action sequences and all that other stuff from the Avengers. The only real issue I was having is her voice. She's way too soft-spoken. In every iteration I've seen or read of Motoko, she's been incredibly firm, very kind of stern in her voice. Although, yeah, you know, it's just very solid. She has a very solid, you know, what most people consider deep voice for a woman. And Scarlett Johansson just doesn't fit that. Her voice sounds too timid. And I wasn't real pleased with that. So I guess we'll see. The other part was Bato, and again, another white guy playing. But I'm okay with that too. He again in the full setup, he kind of fits the look. It works for him, especially since Bato is such a big guy. It's probably good to branch out like that. But then I don't know. I mean, I don't watch enough Japanese like drama and TV shows and stuff like that to know what sort of actors they have in their, you know, stable, as it were. But I did not like the way they made his ocular implants look. They look ridiculous. They look way too small. And I mean, it's not like you could go too much bigger either. They're just off enough that it's flipping my switch. Because you couldn't make them huge, because then they just look comical. I mean, just like googly eyes. But as they are now, they're just that slight tick, that slight tipping point, as it were. So yeah, I don't know. But so that's dropped my hype level for the movie quite a bit. I'm still looking forward to it. I still really want to see it. I want to see how they interpret it and what they take from the mangas and the movies and the anime series, and kind of how they reinterpret it into the movie. Because what they said is that it's not a remake, or they're not translating like a book or a series into the movie. It's a new story. It's a reinterpretation, or it's a reinterpretation of like bits from the movie and the second season of the series, or something like that. I don't know. We don't have all the details yet. We only have what we have in the trailer. But I would strongly recommend watching the trailer and seeing what you think about it, because again, it looks really, really cool. Can't see where I'm going. There we go. So yeah, tell me what you think. Go ahead and pop it down in the comments below. Are there any anime, manga type stuff that you're looking at or want to hear my opinion on? We can always throw that in there. So yeah, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys at home.